look like you're in deep thought, Santa. Sat in your chair there.
You'd think it'd be really easy placing furniture.
Couldn't tell you that one. Clearly not.
Clearly not. And the trouble is, I can move all the single chairs on my own, but not the sofa that you've just been sat on because it's too heavy.
What you need is a furniture buddy.
What I need is to wave a magic wand and go ding, and it's all done.
Oh,
I've just gone up to one of the bedrooms to get a table that I bought in a Boucante very shortly after we moved here, actually, and I never did anything with it.
Did you had knowing, I thought you bought that knowing it was coming in this room, but...
I did.
But you weren't sure. Anyhow, the table we were talking about, if I come over, is this one. Which looks like it needs to go in the cleaning department. Is that a big yes then, is it? It's going.
It looks like it needs to go in here.
I think so.
So yes, I think you need to clean it. I just don't know where to put anything, to be honest.
Otherwise I've got nowhere to put my coffee down.
I'm a bit lost at the moment.
Actually, I haven't asked the house rules. Is food and drinks allowed in here?
Depends who's got it.
Oh, that's a good point, yes. Okay, I'll go and clean it up for you. I feel like Mr. Sheen today. So Carol's just asked me, obviously all of you have seen this candle armour she puts, it needs a good clean, apparently, I've been told. That's another one that better come at the top of my to-do list. All hands on deck.
Cleaning department expanded.
It has, hasn't it? Yes, we're polishing everything up, ready for the big reveal, which won't be long, will it?
Well, furniture's not like going that great, so that's why I'm in here. I thought I'd clear my dining room instead. I can't make any curtains, I've got no table.
Could be another year before we reveal it then. But yes.
I cleaned these when I bought them over a year ago, and so dusty.
So let me show you. What are they called? Sconces?
Well, they are scones.
Sort,
yeah.
Right, okay, so
not scones.
Scones with cream first. So yes, taken apart, as you say, into numerous pieces. We'll give it a good clean up. Hopefully, we'll see a difference.
I gotta remember how they go back together.
Oh, you didn't label it?
Well, that's why I've only taken one apart. I'm using Brasso because I had it left over from last year. Need my mother, really.
Yeah, where is she when you need her, eh? If you're watching this, get on the ferry.
And you're using... What are you using?
Me, I think it's the same stuff that I use when I clean the chandelier, actually, which works really well. The barkeeper's friend. And actually, I prefer it.
I could be a barkeeper's friend.
You wish you were at the bar, yeah. Definitely. That's Friday night. Right, let's get on with this. Let's chat, more work. You know it's 9 o'clock, don't you? And what you do is this work whilst watching soaps.
I'm trying to catch up with both because I've been skiving today.
You a well-deserved break with the girlies, but you feel guilty, so you're cleaning.
Well, I'm still rewiring. There's so many. It just goes on and on and on. And these pins are too long, so first I have to shorten them.
What, you didn't just fold them in half, or are you actually baking them, eh? So you clearly couldn't get your mother over here then?
You could always offer to help cut them with the wire clip as well.
I could, yes.
Rethread.
Okay, I can do that, but I'm not listening to Coronation. Carol has to watch Coronation Street and EastEnders. Oh, actually, the new one is it's Chelsea. My word. Although I watch Grand Prix. Fair dues.
I have to watch Chelsea. I'm missing my old life.
Oh dear. We'll invite some of them over. They've all got helicopters. We've got a field. All right, I'll go get my pliers. I'll give you a hand. That's Carol's sconces cleaned up. They come up really well, actually, as you can see. So I'll leave it for her to put back together. In case anyone knows one, I have typical, but that's what I was using, the barkeeper's friend. Not a sponsor, I'm afraid, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to know what I've used. So, oh, and again, as you can see, they really have cleaned up well. Back on this, I actually have the powder, the cream and the spray, and I find the spray of all three far better. So if you are going to buy the product, Personally, I would just stay with the spray. I don't think anything, you don't need the other two at all. That's over to Carol now. I've got to go and find a piece of wood to make a skirting board, which I'm struggling with at the moment, but I'll go and have a look in the coach house. Oh dear, not such a good day today. So it looks like internal jobs, and by the sound of it, scraping away. Hello, Carol.
Fill in my cracks again. Oh,
Fill in your cracks.
Yes.
Okay.
So while I was filling this big one, the join, I started surface filling because with the OSB board it's quite bitty, so I just surface filled the whole lot, which I actually quite enjoy doing, so I didn't mind doing it.
Okay, each to their own. Yeah, it's just the main reason we use the OSB board because I had a load of this from left over from a job. Otherwise I might as well put a piece of plasterboard up there the way you're going. Wouldn't be any difference. Although I'm not sure if would your material fit, would your material glue to the plasterboard all right? Whatever you're doing.
I don't see why not. This is just a thin layer of plaster anyway.
Right, okay.
And then I can PVA it, stick the fabric up, which is a tricky job, which I'm kind of putting off really. But it's a job that you will not be anywhere in sight.
Oh, I'm going out that day, am I?
Yeah.
Yes.
The last time I did it, you went windsurfing for the day, so carry on.
Yeah, unfortunately my van is still off the road, so I can't go windsurfing.
Let's just say the van's never going back on the road.
Maybe I should fix the van then while you're doing this. I'm going to go and get some fuel. I don't know why. Britain are short of eggs. We seem to be short of fuel, I've been told. I'm not quite sure where the pattern is, but I'm going to fly in and get some fuel now for the lawnmowers. I can do that this afternoon.
Time to put the fabric up. I've just positioned it. I've cut it as straight as I possibly can, but it's stretchy fabric, so I'm never going to get a straight edge. Now I've pinned it in position, and the staticity, if that's how you pronounce it, is keeping the fabric to the wall at the moment. So I'm going to peel the top foot or so down, PVA that, and then get that in position. I might film it, I might not. Let's see how it goes. I've banished Adrian from the room before there's any arguments between us, because I like to work alone. So as you can see, I have already put the fabric up. It's really difficult to do any filming in this room because it is so small. So it went quite well though. I have a bit of glue that's come through. You probably can't see it because it blends into the crushed velvet. Hopefully that will dry okay. And the edge there will be covered by the second panel of fabric. And with the bits that go around the wall, we'll just tuck it in like this. And that will give a nice clean edge there. Ooh, that one's a bit tight. This wall's not straight. That or Adrian's board cutting wasn't straight. But I won't blame him, let's blame the wall. Along the top I will just staple it. So it shouldn't fall down anyway because the shelf will be up there. And around the socket you can see I just did the same idea as wallpaper. Slice around that. I'll have to tidy this edge up here when it's dry, and then the cover goes around the socket anyway, so it'll cover any untidy cuts of the fabric up. So I should just tuck these edges in now, and it doesn't matter about along here too much. If it didn't meet the floor, which it doesn't quite along here, because the skirting board will be going along there, and then I'll be having a carpeting, which I've just got a quote for someone to fit, and nearly fell off my chair, so Adrian will probably have to fit that for me after all. As you can see, it's looking lovely.
Wow, Monday morning, and what a day, as you can see. So I think Carol and I are going to spend today actually out in the garden. The grass, I'm going to see if it's dry enough to cut, because it definitely needs cutting and I keep putting it off. Do a once around the garden, because we haven't really been out here hardly at all actually, just see how things are looking. But yeah, I can actually for the first time I think say Spring is here. Well, I couldn't cut the lawn. As you can see, I thought I'd pop out. I was going to help Carol dress the salon, but with her famous saying, you can join me, but don't annoy me. Unlikely, so we'll give that one a miss. But what a day. I am so glad I got out and had a good run around the village. It reminds me how gorgeous it is here. But needs must, I better get back and make sure everything's hunky-dory. Well, cutting the grass didn't go to plan. I was hoping it'd be really dry, but actually it was wetter than it looked. So as you can see, I don't know, a couple of rows and then I gave up, but I've managed to cut the top part. But Carol's back in her wonderful salon.
I've just positioned
your curtains.
These curtains this side.
Right.
And yeah, look good. Look better than me, because I look really rough today.
Are you not hanging well today, darling?
Better than you.
Oh, hang on, hold on. Yeah, that worries me when I see you with a tool.
Makes a funny noise.
Well,
I need to put a hook in for these tie backs here.
Right.
So the big one goes to this one.
Yes.
So I need to put one back there.
Okay.
So I think I can do it. I've got your drill bit, look.
You can do it, okay. If you be in, yeah, okay.
I know how high I'm going to go into the frame.
God, I don't know if I want to watch this. Are you,
If I make a mistake...
No one will see it.
Exactly, it's just a hole.
Go for it.
There. You didn't let me bash my wall down, so I'm using the drill.
Well, at least you're laughing. Sit. There. Let it do its own work. Have you got my oh so blunt drill?
I only went in that far.
Yeah, that's fine.
Notice no shoes in here.
No Zacks in here, no pussycats allowed in here.
Oh, somebody put a moulding in the way. Who did that?
Break it off.
That's why I've had to go at an angle. It's there.
There you go, perfect. Ooh. Never seen you, yeah, I was going to say, I've never seen you so excited.
It's an exciting week.
I can't wait for best reveal. Well, another glorious day, hence we're in the garden again. Got the feeling we might be in the garden quite a lot actually. So a bit more ivy ripped off today. I'll see if I can carry that along, but I've got a horrible feeling we've got rain coming in. And we've also got a grandson coming in, so I think it might be down towards then. But what I did promise to do with Zach, another potato garden.
Potato bed.
Is that what it is? Doesn't look like a bed to me, although a few times I've had to sleep out here, haven't I?
So this bed we've had covered for 2 years of plastic, and you see it's killed everything off. I'm moving the potatoes this year because they're not particularly very pretty, so I thought we'll put them up in this far corner. Unfortunately for you though,
got to walk further.
You've got to walk further and they need watering.
Are you doing your cardboard trick again? You did that last year, worked really well.
Not all the potatoes I didn't.
Didn't you?
No.
I don't know, I know nothing.
So just making this safe for Zach around this area, so I'll have to clear all that.
Cal, there's nothing in this whole chateau safe for Zach. He's a liability, that child.
He'll pick every screw up.
He will, for sure, actually, if not the hammer and the drill at the same time. So I don't think we're ever going to be a Zach-friendly chateau.
But to keep you and him busy, you've got to move a whole load of soil up here. There's not enough here, it's not deep enough with good soil. And you need to, when they start growing, they need earthing up.
Yes.
So you need trenches with earth either side, ready to earth them
You're
up.
not going to oversee this project, are you? Are you and Rebecca off shopping?
It for you.
Oh dear. Do you know what worries me is that I'll have the wheelbarrow, a ton of turf in it, ready for you, but also I'll probably have Zach in the wheelbarrow as well. So this is going to be twice as much work.
You would think that this tool is good for your hips.
Yeah, I've seen those sort of things at the gym with the spinning
No,
plates.
it doesn't work.
Doesn't it?
No.
You're not doing it quick enough. Go faster.
Not content on finishing for the day at 6:30, we decided, and that's the problem in the summer, and the days are longer. We just don't know when to stop. And Adrian, oh, the sun's in my eyes, has decided that he's going to start this now. We managed to get it all off the wall, I think it was last year, before the birds started nesting, but now it has started growing again because we just couldn't get to the roots. So he's got the lovely job of removing it again before it gets out of control. That's a big trunk.
Hello everyone. Sneaking up on me again.
I never sneak up on you.
Oh.
You just can't hear me.
Selective hearing, as every man listening will know what I mean.
So you're blind as well as deaf.
I'm definitely blind. Right, now I'm just going to get a few of these out the way so they don't start. If I don't get out of here for a while, they're not going to end up over the top again.
Maybe start at the bottom then.
Well, I have to see what I'm dealing with as I go down, so I don't want to be banging in my spade and then find we've got some loose stones here. So I do like to see what I'm going to be hitting.
Should I come back in an hour or so?
Well, the other reason I'm not now whacking it as much, I realise how loud it is. And it echoes in here. And what time is it?
6:30.
Oh dear.
It's a Wednesday. We have a premiere in half an hour.
Oh, I better get changed and showered. I always look my best for the premiere. Right, okay, well I'll just get these bits here off and then I'll come in. Won't be long.
Come back to this another day. As you can see, the holes in the gates are getting worse, so I managed to prop up a smaller gate in front of it, but it will have to be tackled very soon because I don't think it's going to last much longer. The ladder got left within this last part of the farmhouse. Oh, ladders got left, should I say. There has been some more movement in here. One of the beams came down. Thankfully no one was in here at the time, but it just shows you what destructive plants are, how destructive they really are.